here at the 92nd Street Y and be part of this long literary tradition. Wow, I never expected such a turnout. I'm Lisa Morrison, by the way, just in case you're in the wrong room. I've never spoken in front of so many people before. I guess as long as I speak clearly and with conviction, this should go reasonably well. It's important that you're able to hear me. At least that's what I was taught. And I was taught by a master. What I like to do for starters, I like to begin with an extract from my new novel. What am I talking about? My first novel. My only novel. Miriam's book, which is being published next month by Viking. By Viking. Oh, then, if my voice holds up, I thought I would read from my debut collection from a couple of years ago, Eating Between Meals. I feel like Joni Mitchell in concert all of a sudden. Anyway, rather than describing too much about the book, I thought I would just start at the beginning. How's that? Miriam's book! From the window of my apartment in Washington Heights, I can see a sliver of Hudson between two gray-brown buildings, and beyond it, the high-rise towers of northern New Jersey. It is a still and sticky September night, and my window is open to the sounds and smells of West 174th Street. Somewhere out there on this Indian summer night, in a narrow, anonymous valley kitchen, someone is cooking with garlic. I found my mind drifting tonight while reading, or rather attempting to read, a poem by one of my first-year Columbia graduate students. The poem is unwieldy, pretentious, and self-indulgent. But tomorrow, in tutorial, over mandelbrot and tea, I will tell her it is ambitious. I had gotten to the bottom of the third page and realized that I had absorbed not one word for some time. It was then the timeless scent of garlic shacked my smelling sense and swept me instantly 9 miles south and 4 decades back to a crumbling but quaint railroad flat on Mulberry Street. I was young, very young, a young 22, not only a virgin, but an innocent, a poet manqué from faraway Missouri, a Jewess from St. Louis. New York had beckoned like a lover with smoky breath and bloodshot eyes, and I swooned and flew into his vampire arms to abandon. I left the stultifying beige safety of my parents' house forever. Giordano's restaurant was on the ground floor. Angelo, the chef, got his marinara started at 6 every morning by throwing crushed garlic into a huge saucepan of scalding oil. The aroma traveled through the screen door at the back, up the rusted fire escape, and into my open window, and caressed me as I lay in my bed. So when I am struck by the smell of garlic as I was tonight, mixed with the dusty nighttime city air, I think of the intoxicating perfume of my youth, of that first summer on Mulberry Street, of long walks at all hours, of mildewed bookstores, smoky coffee houses, of poetry and promise. And I think of Emmett Levy. Emmett Levy, poet, madman, raconteur, the notorious and the legendary Levy, great thinker, good poet, drunkard extraordinaire. At 44 he had lived too long, but would not die soon enough. His death would be ungentle, attenuated over 9 desperate years, and I, a girl half his age, would see him through 7 of his final seasons. I would love him and despise him, worship him and wish him dead. This is the story of those seasons in heaven and hell, so many years ago, when I was a girl of 22 and lost my heart to a beautiful dark angel, a poet named Emmett Levy. And that's the prologue.